So this is the first Inktober that I ever finished, and it was 2017, so it was last year. So I do plan on doing Inktober again, and this is the first day. And so I was doing 1 page per day, and it had to be pen, Faber-Castell black. I had like 2, I had like a brush one and a chisel marker. And then I had the colored ones and a gray one, and I could use the gray one and the black and whites for every day, and then I picked a different color for each day. But I only had like 7 colors, so I end up, you'll see, I end up having to repeat once I get all the way through. But this was really cool. So, Inktober 2017. I honestly, the first few pages are the best, and then there's like a few things later on that I like. And no matter how disappointed I am in some of the stuff that I drew and how like bland it gets after a while, I'm really proud of myself. So I love this because this, what I decided to do was really sketch out my days and what I was going through in each day of October. So when I look back at this, not only is it a time to look at for what I was drawing and how I was drawing, and this is such a style of this time that I don't really have anymore, which is really cool that I've changed since then, but also I can see what I was doing at the time. And honestly, I 100% believe that the only reason why I can draw like I can right now is because on the first day, I was working out some stuff. This is a fun quote. My AC broke in my room. The render farm broke for my animation project. I was just blah. I started an audiobook that I really liked, so I was working on some stuff for that. It was not the Raven. That was just a character's name. Anyways, I was just annoyed in general. This is fun. The next day I was also kind of annoyed because I was just nope. I hit the snooze button a few times that morning. I started to work on a design for myself, which I love this, and I'm still thinking about moving it forward. I was on duty that night at my job. We worked on a project with birds in my class. I found this on Pinterest and it looks horrible, but it's really cool. So this is just so cool. I'm gonna be moving faster as I go through all of these and not explain every single day. But I just love that first one because it's really cool to see all the different things that I did. Me and my friend actually started watching the, oh my goodness, what is this show on Netflix called? The Iron Fist, and we were both really confused by it. We loved Daredevil, we both enjoyed Jessica Jones, we liked Luke Cage, and we watched this show. And honestly, I don't think I finished it. I think I have like 2 episodes left that I need to watch. It was just meh, and it just like went downhill as it went. So I need to finish that because I don't like not finishing things. Anyways, I had a week before gotten my ear pierced, the conch piercing in my ear, and this day it was starting to hurt a little bit. It hadn't really hurt up until then, but that's cool. And it's National Taco Day, which I feel like happens like 5 times a year, but anyways. I was working on some designs for class with bamboo related stuff. I was frustrated this day with what I was working on. Just wasn't happy. This day I was upset about some different things, and I remember getting a text from a friend, and she just wanted to remind me that my friends love me. This was a hard time, honestly. This was a hard time in my life. This was a Sunday, and I remember coming back from church, or was this a Saturday and I came back from church? That's usually when I go. And I heard this at church, and then I hung out with my friend Marsha. She wore a baseball cap that day. And I was drawing this, and I remember my hands got really shaky. So yeah, this page, I love this. This page looks pretty grim because I drew Mars and a Grim and the Scythe. And so here I was working on some designs in class. So this page didn't get totally filled. It's pretty blank. I was working on some different concepts for my logo. Didn't like this one as much. So yeah, and then this page was bad. This day was really bad, and I just didn't feel like drawing. So what does it say? Today was bad and you know it. 10/10/17. I wish I could remember what happened this day, to be honest, but I don't. Here we go. I started another audiobook and I got 50% through that day. This is 1 month until my brother's wedding. This day I was just really bored overall. Yeah. This day was gross day. It was Friday the 13th. I didn't draw, also didn't turn out great. I went to a club, not like a dance club, but like a club on school. I don't remember what it was though, to be honest. This I really like, and I might bring that back, to be honest. Okay, this page is really cool. I ended up turning this into a design. You can see it on Instagram. I made a joke with beauty is in the eye of the, beauty is in the hand of the eye beholder. It was based off of the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So that's fun. I wanted to do stuff based off of the zodiacs. So this is all pretty sure Libra stuff. Can't fully remember. Sorry if I'm wrong. I love puns. So as you can see here, and then here, this says werewolves hate getting second place. And then if you jump over here, it says because of the silver, because werewolves can't touch silver. I made that joke, or I read that joke, and I told my friend about it, and she laughed so hard I had to throw it in here. Cat losing his teeth. He's doing good. Mushrooms. I love these mushrooms. We were learning about Charlemagne in class. See, there's just like not a lot going on in these pages. This spread is so cool, and I want to redo it, and I want to like bump. I like them. And then this was funny. This is how I am. Done. I was very done that day with things. Anyways. I remember working on this, but I don't remember working on that stuff, to be honest. And then, yeah, my every 8th day I only did gray, and I did a quote. I decided that at this point because I was like, this day I didn't draw that much, but I was working on composition. I was really working on these like swirls throughout different things. This is from a song that I really like. See No Evil. I worked on this concept. You'll see some more stuff on this later, but I never finished it. I like the different arms, but I need to work on her more. She's just not making me super happy. This was a weird sword, and I didn't get any of the like important stuff in there for you to tell that it was a sword. This is a cool quote I found. Stop waiting for flowers to grow through concrete. Anyways, there's my symbol again. I wanted to draw him again. You'll see him a few more times. He's cute. The first one's my absolute favorite, and then I ended up drawing them digitally, but wasn't totally in love with them. I think they're still on Instagram, but they might have been archived. I archive a lot of things after like a month or two of them being up if I'm not happy with them. Love this. Stop pretending life doesn't terrify you. That's fun. Yellow is grunge. That was fun. I was working on these things. I was thinking maybe like a broken skull could be my symbol too. I was also wondering how I'd made it this far, but as you can see, I didn't draw a ton each day. But anyways, this page, oh my goodness, I wish I could remember the guy's name, but they were talking about a king or a general or something, and he got an arrow through the eye. We were learning about this in class. It was so cool. It was really cool. And so I drew it. See, that's fun to remember. This was all based on composition. I was gonna turn this into a tree, as you can see this one here. This is really cool. I do like this, but I ended up not doing that, so whatever. Here, Ryan's belt. I do love Orion's belt. I was working on some different designs for it. You can see that all the way through. And then Mandala Spider wants to make the world beautiful. I was doing that based off of wants to watch the world burn. But yeah, he's just making cute little designs. Continuing, I was gonna turn this into a sticker. I was home for some reason. I drove home this day. That's right. This was my roommate's birthday, and I wasn't here for that because I was working on an idea. I do still like her. I was done and I didn't want to do this page, so I just threw this on there and said, let's move on.